Hello, how are we all? I was talking to myself because I didn't add myself to the stage. I am such a nutter. How are we all? Hi, Zephyr. Hi, Dave. It's showtime. Sure is. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Papa. Zephyr. Deb. Linda. Are we all well? Babs. Petita. That's very funny, husband. Oh. Are you Thomas Markle? Hi, Deborah. How are you? How are we all? Well, I thought we could stop moving that. That's a dog toy. I hope you didn't hear that. It's a toy that talks when you move it. It's annoying, but it's the things you buy for your puppies. I thought we'd talk about the last 24 hours and how hilarious some of this shite has been since we outed the dirty, dirty sapper. Well, apparently now. You heard it. Did you hear the toy? It's so cute. The shepherd loves it, but it's annoying sometimes. I've dropped the link if anyone wants to come up. Bron, Dave, anyone, knock your socks off. Come chat. So, what was I saying? Yes, so apparently Ricky thinks that it's a good idea now to say that Sapper is in cohorts with Trevor and Fiona, and it was all a setup. What an absolute load of baloney. Frickin' wackadoodles. Hello, Gregopedia. Is this the first time you've been here? Welcome to the nutcase corner. Hello, Bron. Hello, Bron. How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Yeah, I saw the deflection and projection from Amy and Michelle. They try so hard.
It's kind of hilarious because I'm thinking that they have not all fallen out, including Denise.
Well, Denise's
If you
live
know what I
last
mean.
night
I
was
feel like
Denise's live last night was a gift wrapped beautifully in a bow.
wasn't it
Talk
just apart from her
talk
picking
about
on
confessing.
Annabelle?
Yeah, besides that, but Annabelle held her own. But I mean, golly, it was a gift wrapped up in a bow. Talk about confessing all the sins of everyone.
Yes,
She did a beautiful job.
exactly.
Beautiful job. Yes, Mr. Dave. Woohoo!
Hi,
Hello,
Dave.
how are we?
Hello. Welcome to the Nutty Corner.
Thank you.
Oh yes, I'm a nut job. I don't know if you
You, and
saw in
what's your
Michelle.
thoughts on this? Go on.
I don't know if you saw Michelle's live. Candle. No, it was Denise. It was Denise's live. Candle was on there, and he owned the chat. I think it was Denise's, or no, or it might have been Michelle's. I don't know. Absolutely owned the chat. It was driving everyone nuts. And Nola Parker came on, and he kept on asking Nola, how the trip, how did the coffee go with me? It must have been Denise's because she's got me blocked, so I can't talk. And she's kept on saying I'm a nut job. So I'm a nut job.
We're all look,
I missed
3
her
Aussies
live.
in the house. Woohoo!
I missed her live, and she'd made it private by the time I got there. So I'm spewing because I really wanted to see Denise's.
Dave,
But
I'll shoot it to you. I've got it. You can watch it.
oh, awesome! Thanks, Bron. And in relation to Sapper, I just have to laugh at that because long time ago, we used to WhatsApp each other before I sort of took a step back, and he had nothing but vitriol for Trevor, and it would just went on and on and on and on and on and on and on. That's why I stepped back. Like, so this thing that they're working for Trevor, like Sapper detested Trevor.
Jealousy. It's just all jealousy. I've got to say though, so I stayed awake to record Denise's, and 10 minutes before it ended, my computer had a spat attack, and my whole live, the whole recording crashed. So I started it again, And I was only 10 minutes in, and she privatized, and I literally went, no. However, if a very lovely person in our community sent me a copy, so I have got a copy. That's all credit goes to her. I don't want to get into trouble, but all credit goes to her. Somebody that starts with an A, and she was awesome.
If you could send that to me, Bron, I would love you forever. I'd love to see it.
Well, I'll give you a link to my little YouTube channel where I keep all my recordings, and you can watch it. It's all yours.
Awesome. Thanks, Bron.
Pleasure. It is very interesting.
Yeah, it is quite interesting. There was her that was throwing everyone under the bus and confessing, except then you've got Guru that's getting threatened by Reki, Michelle crying unalive after she thinks that they're not going to get into trouble for what they've done to Trevor and Fiona and yourself, Bron. And there
it's not
are
live.
a couple
It's
of
not
people
real.
that have also got intimate. Yeah, they just laugh. That there is other intimate images floating around.
There's stuff of her. They did.
Yeah, there is
intimate images of Michelle. She's a perpetrator and a victim, all rolled into one.
Yeah. And if Denise is watching, Bron and I did not say last night it was a couple of months that we've known about this. We've said we've known for a few weeks, and me in particular have known for 3 weeks. So when you don't secure things, well, that's on you, dumbasses. Just saying.
Well, again, they think that it's $23,000 to go to Dubai.
From Australia.
Economy. $23.
I was going to say,
23,000 economy.
Economy. I had to laugh at that. How dumb are these people?
I don't know. I must be
And
loaded.
I live in the bush, Dave.
The most fancy bush in the country, then.
The most famous
suburb
beach
in Australia.
Yeah. The most famous beach. You ask anyone, name us a beach in Australia, and what do they say? Your beach.
Guess who lives down the road? Let's have a guess. Celebrities.
Hugh Jackman?
Yes. And there's another 2 celebrities that live down the road. Oh, Mr.
Nicole
Trevor
Kidman
Gold.
used to have a place in that area.
Didn't she move up to Casuarina?
She
She went up to Casuarina, didn't she? Or was I wrong?
I'm not sure.
There is a number of celebrities that you see on a daily basis, just having coffee and whatever else they do.
Trying to think who it will be.
It's your first time too over in the nut job place. Hi.
Hello.
This is a nut job corner.
G'day, Trev.
How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm well suited then, aren't I? I've just been listening to all of you.
Smashing. Yeah, look.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, I use different creams. No.
Oh, you're looking lovely there, Trevor. It's really seen.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been listening to what's going on. I do pay attention, but I will be honest to all 3 of you. I avoid the bullshit as much as possible. I tend not to watch it. I have not been on Twitter in years. I don't intend to ever go back. So I don't know what goes on there, and I'm glad. Just so everyone's aware, I have got an awesome group of moderators which basically act as like a barrier, and that any shit that comes in, they never show me it because they're good people and they know that. The weird thing is, I'm not going to go on about my mental health, but my main focus is to keep my focus and my mental health going straight. So I don't look to the left or the right and to see all the virtual type of shit that's going on. And it benefits me, it benefits my son, it benefits the people in my circle that I am focused and I'm happy. Because I can easily, with the amount of shit in my head, I can very easily slip into depression. So I don't look at stuff which is negative. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. I know there's been, don't know why, I do not know why, no one will tell me. But for 5, people join YouTube and get shit for about 6 months and play a fucking victim, and it winds me up. I've been getting this for 5 years. I've had like a dozen criminal investigations. I've been arrested. I have been targeted. I've been demonetized for 2 years on YouTube. My son's received threats. I've received threats. My ex-wife's business was attacked. My son's tennis club. So see when people join YouTube and go, I can't believe people are saying this. I just say, get the fuck off YouTube if you've got thin skin. At the end of the day, don't join in something if you can't deal with it. I find my way to navigate through this by just fucking complete ignorance and to ignore it. And it took me a couple of years to get a good team of moderators, which I adore. I think they're fabulous and they help me. They keep me focused. And I don't know what's going on. I've heard lots of things what's going on, and I'm just glad I've not seen it or anything. But the thing is, I do appreciate each of you for what you do, because, I mean, it's very easy to fucking go into a dark hole and disappear. It really is, with the amount of hate that's out there. And I can only thank Meghan Markle, the Barkles, and you, Braun, and I mean, Dave, and Debs, and everyone. I mean, everyone does a great job, and I do appreciate it. I don't pay anyone. Just want people to know that. I can't afford to pay people.
Yeah.
Oh, no check in the mail, for God's sake.
I find it hilarious that you're paying us. You super chats on money laundering. I mean, come on. I mean, first thing is YouTube would pick that up in a heartbeat. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And if you see a lovely person in your chat called Scott Clements, oh, that's you on Twitter. So yeah, you on Twitter under him. He's a totally different person.
What? Scott Clements has
is
used my name on Twitter?
No. They say that Scott Clements is you, but it's not you. It's him. And they keep on accusing Scott of being you. Like, don't forget, I was Fiona. They even got my Twitter account suspended because I was Fiona. They were so convinced.
Scott Clements, his name rings a bell to me because he's always been in the chat. He's always commenting.
He's lovely. He's absolutely lovely.
Listen, I've been accused of so many things. I've been accused of orchestrating. Apparently, I'm in charge on fucking YouTube, which is weird. I run the Mexits, which I don't. I don't want anything to do with Mexit. But the fact is, I've had 5 years of this shit non-stop, and I actually would like to know, what have I fucking done to deserve 5 years of orchestrated,
that's what we ask.
It's weird.
Jealousy.
Nothing at all. You've done nothing.
Just pure
apart
jealousy.
From being server cult.
It's hateful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I will say this here. This is all going in my new book. I've been writing now. This morning I've written a couple of chapters. So I've written.
Can I be a character? Can I be the villain?
I'm not using people's real names in the book, but I am writing it.
No, that's okay. But I want to be the villain.
You can't be, because the villain's evil. You won't. Or you want. This book is fiction, but I have used a little bit of real life to authenticate the book a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be my best book ever.
I hope so. It'll be lovely.
Excellent. I have a book I'm writing, but it's about Meghan Markle.
All right. Okay. All right. The fucking global victim. All right. Yeah. That's what you should call it, the global victim.
Oh no, it's a humorous one. It's going to be a humorous one. The
globe is her head, with wind and shit coming out of it. You know, explosions, like volcano. A volcano could be a zit.
Out of it.
You know what I mean?
We're terrible, Muriel.
Turn her tails into waterfalls and shit with zits. Volcanoes.
Left eye, only left eye. Not right, only the left eye.
Yeah. Quick.
Hi, Carla. The Antoinette O'Toole said, do Gertie and ORMV's association go back a long time? Yes, it does, but she's threatening her at the minute because a lot of people know a lot of things, and she's worried that the bus. But guess what? I'm driving the Karma bus and the train. Choo choo.
Well, do you know how I move forward?
That's why I was so interested in Denise, because she, the latest was she'd asked him to send her the lingerie because she was going to do a parody of Annabelle and insinuate that there was something going on between Annabelle and I in some sort of parody. That's why it had to have cleavage.
Hold on, Dave. Are you saying that a individual asked someone else to send him lingerie?
Send her lingerie, an AI of her in blue lingerie with cleavage.
Wow. Maybe he
Dave,
just wanted
he asked
pictures.
her to send nudes and she said no.
Maybe he just wanted pictures, or he wanted to smell it. You never know.
So what I wanted to say, MND, I don't know if you, and I know you're aware of it. You know, Sapper brought out this new Grumpy Todger, which is Sapper, and he's recorded Melty speaking about Megan's mole. I think he's secretly recorded a whole lot for insurance policies. So I wonder what he's going to drop next.
Well, there's one thing for sure.
Well, he's got his lawyer
be my
up
voice.
already.
Yep.
It won't be my voice. I never spoke to the twat. Ignored him from last year when I called him out. I'm glad. See, I was ahead of the game.
You know what's quite scary though? Yes, these are adult women, and he asked for nudes because Denise said that last night in her live, and she said no. But apparently, he asked all the females in the group for nudes. How do we know he hasn't done this to children? I'm just asking. Like, if he's doing this willingly, if he's doing this willingly and openly, what else is he doing?
With a lollipop named
Insurance
Channel.
On that note, I'm going to drop out. It looks like I'm the only one here with the face, so I'm going to drop out of this video.
I'm here.
I'll catch you later.
I've got a face.
I have enough shit coming at me without being involved in this type of a chat.
No, you don't. No, you don't want to get there. You don't want to go there.
I'll chat with you later.
Have a all right, bye then. See you in the book.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
So I then wonder.
Says he's an effing sicko. Yeah, he is.
I wonder what they've got on him.
Go on.
I wonder what Slime's got on Sapper, because Slime would do that.
Well, apparently Slime is devastated that he's come out. He's devastated that Sapper's like this. Apparently, and apparently Flop is in shock too.
Because they planned 3 weeks of this. They planned
and
to
it was on Slime's channel, the message that Sapper sent Slime saying that he could get 15 years. And Slime posted it.
Wow. Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Mr. Nice Guy's not so nice now.
I just don't get. I mean, I can get a guy, and I mentioned this on MMD's live yesterday, but I can get a man doing it. I don't get women sitting and salivating over these type of women. I just don't get it.
Well, the men, I mean, even we can only speak as women because we're women. You see something like that, and there's something like that about other people. That's when you should go, this is wrong. See you later. I'm telling someone about this because this is something that you don't do. So obviously they enjoy what was going on, which I'm sure is going to come to light very soon.
Yeah. He's done himself a big
it's pretty gross. I mean,
I wonder what's going to drop tonight because it's just going to get uglier.
But yeah, that whole notion that he was working for Trevor, like he detested Trevor from months ago when he first WhatsApped me and we're talking, and that's why I took a step back even from then. And then when I found out, what said to Annabelle, it was just like, nah, I don't want any more communication. You get a vibe about somebody.
It's just pretty gross, isn't it? Yeah,
I've always got a bit of a slimy feeling.
You can just look at him.
Honest.
Well,
yeah,
same. Hi, Kendall.
Yeah. Hello,
Kendall.
Hello, Kendall.
Your mic is off.
Yeah, it was on, then it went off for some reason. Didn't even touch it. Hi, everybody. I'm on making something to eat, so I'll be quick. I just want to clarify something. Slime says he doesn't like pornographic stuff, but Slime is willing to stalk people and their families and berate them on a whole network to destroy them and for stalkers to come after them, everything like that. How does that make sense? But he has a problem with pornographic pictures.
Mm.
Well, why did Gertie call him the names that she called him?
Hmm. Come on, let's make it make sense here. They all lying gets. Did Trevor verify that he's not part of Sapper's group to take down Michelle?
Why would
She
why
really
would
thinks
why would
people are trying to take her down. It's weird.
This everyone,
Sorry.
this is the conditions of what happens when you smoke too much weed. The
paranoia?
seeps
Yeah.
in. The paranoia
Paranoia.
seeps in, and this is what happens. It messes with people's heads. This is why she comes out with half the whacked out things she says and does, and goes on like this, zoning in on people because of the paranoia. She holds grudges. She says she doesn't. She does. She always has receipts. She'll come back. Even her and Recollections is arguing now. They were like, weren't they the twin black crowns or something? Clowns? Something like
That'll
that.
last 3 minutes. They'll be besties tomorrow. That's a whole lot of bullshit.
Exactly. And I've just it's got me got this ball. And
It'll be
It's
there's
just so. Oh,
It'll be telling what the other YouTubers do. That'll be telling the other YouTube creators.
Oh,
nothing.
they're running like rats from a sinking ship.
It's yeah.
that's
It's sad.
that's really what I've got to say. Everyone, hello on the panel. I've already seen you before. Everyone have a good day and sayonara from me. I'm in the chat.
So now
Bye.
enjoy your dinner.
Bye. Enjoy your lunch. Oh dear. So what have you got to say about it, Dave? Let's hear your thoughts. Over to you, Dave.
The whole thing is just a whole shit show. I mean, that Denise is just spiteful and vindictive. And
I don't think she's right in the head.
no, she 1 minute like that live she did on me, and Elizabeth. She was 1 minute she was incandescent with rage. Next minute she's laughing and saying, "Come on my life, come on my life." You know,
And then
depending on
hitting
what
on
you
Foxy.
say, I'll rip you in your asshole.
Yeah, and then hitting on Foxy.
Yeah, and that's the sickest of it all.
She wasn't right on that live.
This
She
is a
actually
married.
threatened you and Elizabeth on not one but multiple occasions on that live.
Yeah. And I mean, she's a married woman of what, 40 years or whatever she says she was.
Yeah.
And I mean, where are the husbands? What are their husbands doing?
I can tell you, I would never have behaved like she did, ever.
No, and I mean, what would her children think as well? Or her adult,
Yep.
let me make it clear, her adult grown up children. I bet they have no idea what their mother's like online.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it. She's So her and
It's
Kaz
just going to be interesting.
her and Kaz have had a breakup. So I don't know where Kaz has gone. Melty and Our Recollections have had a breakup. Our Recollections is now sucking up to Megan's mole. That's going to
And
be
wasn't
interesting.
Michelle having a go at Megan's mole or something and then had to privatise
Well,
her life?
she gossiped about Megan's mole, which was recorded by Grumpy Sapper, and he brought out the evidence last night, our time.
Mm.
Good insurance policy.
They're all acting like a bunch of.
So let me ask a question. Are any of you guys recording any of us in our community in case you need insurance policy? I don't think so. Because we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that because that's not what our community is about. We don't get stabbing each other in the back. We here on good moral grounds. When you build a community on hate and vitriol, you're always thinking somebody's about to screw you over. You're always looking at the next person going, oh, what do they mean by that silly comment, you know? That's why they're just eating each other alive. I mean, last night's 3 lives, you could sit there with popcorn and it was the entertainment delight. The only problem was I only went to bed at something like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and you know what? Everything happens overnight, my time. Like I wake up in the morning and shit hits the fan and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean,
You got to stay up all night.
It's very hard for us living in the future, you know. It really is.
Yeah.
We are the future.
He's
Yeah,
bonk-
they're
he's-
just
he-
hilarious.
He's bonkers doing that stuff in Dubai, and he's so risky. Oh my goodness, it's
Oh.
risky.
Crazy.
So Michelle was going on about the whole time about, this is not real and the laws and blah blah blah. So I put two scenarios up, one with him and Fiona. So I put all the laws for the UK, the UAE, and I think Australia. Oh, I don't know why I put Australia. No, sorry, UK, Spain, and the UAE. So I put those three on. And then I also put him as then Michelle as the USA. And all of those countries, every single one of those countries have now got AI as some form. The UAE is horrendously strict. You can even be deported.
Yeah.
I don't quite know what they're going to have to find his passport to do that.
Yeah, and which country you take him?
Well, stupid.
I know he mentioned he hadn't seen his children for
Absolutely
10 years or
stupid.
something.
That's true. He told me that.
Yeah, he mentioned in a live he hadn't seen his children for 10 years.
Why hasn't he seen his children
He
for that
hasn't-
long?
They don't want anything to do with him. Apparently, the ex-wife repartnered, and he claims that they turned the children against him.
Wow.
See, I don't believe that bullshit, because if you're a good parent, no one can turn you against anyone. Have their own mind.
No, spot
There
on.
must be a solid reason. Do you know what I mean? Once they're adults, they make up their own minds and they go their own way and do their own thing. They must have a good reason not to have anything to do with him.
Yeah, well, and if he's anything like what he is now back then, I can understand why they want nothing to do with him. Back when I was talking
So
to him, and I
creepy,
had
isn't
no
it,
idea.
these people?
He really come across as a nice guy back then, but it just got I just got that vibe, and after the vitriol he had for Trevor, and Paul the fitness hutch as well.
Oh, really? What's he
Why?
done wrong?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know what he just said. He cannot stand Paul.
Did Paul go to the? Do you know if Paul went to the military?
Yeah, I think Paul was in the military. Yes, Paul was in the military. Yes.
Then it's all military. Then it's all veteran related. That's what it is. It's all veteran related.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know Sapper comes across like, if you've seen him as a soldier, he comes across as a very weak soldier. Just my interpretation. So that's probably why he's very angry, because he's not one of those soldiers. You know what I mean?
He's supposed to
No,
be
he's
special
probably a
forces.
He
cook
just
peeling
seems weak.
potatoes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Toilet cleaner.
I don't know.
It's
It's the
crazy.
same as Russell Green
We're all
was
a bunch of
evidently
nutters.
also supposed to be in the army, but there's questionable questions around his service.
So they're all jealous of Trevor just because of that. Like, really? Get over it. How pathetic's that?
Yeah, it is. It's all school kids stuff.
But they're in their 50s.
And that's the thing with Sapper. That's what he was always like. Like everything was, like he was a 15-year-old schoolboy, fart jokes and thinking they were funny, and started off with that and then just got worse and worse. And it's just like, oh, nah.
Yeah, gross.
The internet's full of these crazy people, but it's kind of interesting watching more and have a little meltdown here and there, isn't it? And now they come up with, because him and Fiona and Trevor set it all up. I mean, is this Sir Michael's fault as well?
Yeah.
It's a joke. They come up with this bullshit. Not so long ago, would write comments on YouTube, and they go, "Oh, it's a squatty." Now it's, "Oh, they're working for Trevor, Fiona, the Markles." When are they going to get over their bullshit?
I was told I was a squatty by Megan's moles people. Told me off I'm a squatty. I went, oh, fancy that. I hadn't heard that for a while.
Yeah, because now I have Trevor and Fiona. Hi, Annabelle.
Annabelle, you were awesome.
They are
You were bloody awesome
crazy.
last night in Denise's live. She was horrid to you, but you stood your own. You honestly stood your own. Well done. I was so bloody proud of you. She just didn't have the courage
Me
to
too.
let you on. But you owned her. You absolutely owned her. And she's just vile.
Wasn't she nasty though to Annabelle?
She was very nasty about her business and
If
saying
anyone
that she's a
lives in a
fake.
trailer,
And she's fake. She's a fake tarot reader. I mean, everything about Denise is pretend. Her lips are pretend. Her voice is pretend. I mean, that's not her voice. Seriously, it can't possibly be her voice. Yeah. She sounds like she's a
she's
rusty
like
old
trailer
toy.
trash.
It's gross.
one of the doors.
A squeaky bed.
I was going to say something, but I won't.
Yeah.
You got kicked out. What? Get kicked out? Come back if you want. Oh, does he want to come back?
Hey,
Candor.
Hello, Candor. Is that
I've
you
got two
again?
quick. Yes, it's me again. My bacon's cooked, so I'm definitely going to bake
I've
them now.
got
The,
two.
the thing is, I've got two questions. Do you think Sap was doing this on purpose so he does get deported?
Oh, there's a
Because
good question.
he wants to get out of Dubai, doesn't he?
Just to go to jail?
No, he just wants to be deported altogether. So if
But
he
isn't
does
he
get
on a list?
deported, sent back to the UK, it'll be a more lenient sentence, basically, and he'll get out quicker than what he would in Dubai. Put it that way. Oh, there was another thing as well. Oh, I'm forgetting it. It's gone out my head. But anyways, it is what it is.
You can always come back.
This is what I'm just like thinking, like maybe that's what he's trying to do. So
You'd rather be in a UK jail though than a
Yes.
UAE jail, I would think.
Yes, that's what I think his plan may be. Just a question, putting it out
Fancy
there.
that.
Okay.
Committing a crime like that just to get deported and be.
Wow.
You've seen what he's done, and by the way, that was it. You're exactly bang on right, 100% about his children. If their children love their father, they will never stop loving him, and they'll want to do anything they can. And even if they've forbidden for seeing him, they'll get to a legal
Exactly.
age where they would meet him. If they wanted to see him, they would
Yeah,
save
that's
up and go
right.
out to Dubai. Clearly, don't want nothing to do with him.
Yeah,
so
that's
obviously-
right.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
point this out as well. The way he's treated people and the way he's went on behind the scenes and the way he's went on in that Discord group and the stuff what he's been saying in these trolls channels, he is not a good father. I'm just pointing that out because no good father talks like that or behaves that way. It is what it is. All the facts is
No,
there.
it's creepy.
All the videos is there. That is it. That's me done. Bad way. Continue. Sorry, MMD. Everyone have fun. Sayonara.
So no.
No, you're fine. Bye. Bye. Dave, what were you saying before you got really kicked off?
I think I just said it, just like how creepy it was, and yeah, with the kids, like, you know, you have to question why they haven't gone over to see, you know, now that they're adults.
Yeah. Hi, Annabelle.
Hi,
Are you there? Oh. No, she dropped out. You dropped out, Annabelle.
Maybe she's coming back.
What is going on?
So, MMD, you know that I've never had a reading before.
Sorry,
You know that I was, a bit, my feelings on it. The more and more I listen to Annabelle, I think I might actually book Annabelle.
Oh, Bron, she's wonderful.
Yeah, that'll
I've
be
done
interesting.
several private readings with her. Anna is the best. You will
Yeah,
finish your session feeling 100% better than what you did when you first started a reading with her.
She did a reading for a friend of mine who's really battling at the moment, and I think she made her feel 10 times better.
She gave me great advice with my kids and my situation and stuff that, you know, the family couldn't even give me.
Wow,
Hi, can you guys hear me okay now?
you sure can.
Hey, Anna.
Well,
Hi,
Yes.
I had I couldn't. I'm on my phone, so I couldn't get my where I was listening to you guys closed out. So yes, I thank you, Ron, for the lovely things and that you just said, and thank you, Dave, for the lovely things. I'm exceptionally pissed because I don't like it. Denise was saying how oh, is this just something that you do? I work really hard at my business. Like, if you ask Greg, like Greg will probably, Greg's in the bedroom, he'll answer in the comments. I'm letting the dog out. I am at my computer like all day long, and I'm not just tinkering around listening to bullshit, coming from them. Like, I do a lot of work, and that you guys all have channels. It is a lot of work to put a channel together. And for her to say, that I'm fake and I'm fraud, like, that's fine. You can have that opinion. That can be your opinion. Come on, don't bother with that cat. It's totally fine to give that opinion. You either believe or you don't believe. And clearly she does not believe, and she believes that I'm an asshole. But I believe that...
But she says she's a tarot reader herself, so surely she should believe.
Oh, I think she was being snarky because she sent me that. Yeah, she sent me that.
She was taking the piss out of Anna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought
Taking the piss out of Anna, yeah.
Yeah, but
she's done a Mrs. Candle video on Anna.
Because I thought she did actually do readings for people, so it was all pretend, was it?
No,
it's all
I'm of the opinion that her opinion of me comes directly from Grumpy Sapper. That's where it comes from, because I've never. I have to tell you guys, I thought she was the Denise that was sobbing, and when I was in Michelle's live. Yeah, I was in Michelle's live last night, and there was somebody CC-C or _C.
CCC. I think that's Holy Flop, by the way. The penny drop for me. I think it's Holy Flop. I think
that one kept insisting, why didn't you address Candor when he was when Denise was crying and blah blah blah? And I said, because it's not my place to do that. It's not my channel. It's and you know what? She was freaking out, and I've said it before. She needed a firm hand in that moment, and maybe it was like a Sean Connery firm hand, if you know what I mean. I just she was hysterical, and we all get attached to content creators and celebrities and things like that. Nobody cried harder than me when Prince died. Nobody cried harder than me, and I get it. It's a tragedy. It's awful. But she needed somebody to kind of give her a shake and say, hey, calm down. Like, and I think Catherine delivered. So, why is it my responsibility to police Candor? I don't want to police Candor. He's my friend. I don't want to boss him around, tell him how he's supposed to behave. I don't understand why I'm responsible for, the world's conduct. Like, I can't control everybody. But, so I think she literally has no reason to have a problem with me other than being friends with Grumpy Sapper. And that was more or less confirmed because she said that I took money from him for readings. I never did. I never once took money from him for a reading. I did readings for him on lives. I may have pulled a few cards for him privately, like every now and then. Like I think I did a reading for him and Jody privately on some situation. I was like, I'm not reading for that live. Like, but I never took money from them. In fact, Jody set up a reading with me for another content creator, and I'm not going to say the name because I'm not going to say the name. And I did that for free. I told her, I was like, you're a friend of mine. I know you. I'm not going to charge you. Don't worry about it. I was like, it's totally cool. So, and I do a lot of readings for free. So, this business, if somebody comes to me and they really need help and they don't have money, that's why I did some changes to my menu, because I do want to be accessible to other people, but at the same time, I got to make a living, like I got a kid in college now, I got expenses. My son is extraordinarily expensive. And I think threatening publicly to try and disrupt my business or try and, defame me is beyond the pale. That is beyond the pale. I mean, how foolish is this
It's
person?
disgusting. It's taking food. It's like taking food out of your family's mouth, Anna. Like, that's the
It
whole thing.
absolutely
And you've
is.
never made a secret. It's your business.
And my former job was handling over 1,500 law firms every single year. I know a lawyer for everything. And I left there in very good graces. They all were sorry to see me go. They still contact me. A lot of them still contact me. My former employer still contacts me. I think it was a very foolish move. And I will be making phone calls today. Ron, I'm going to be sending you something too. So,
Awesome.
I think that it's really terrible. I have never gone after anybody personally like that. The situation that happened with me and Grumpy Sapper, I was up on Michelle's, and there were a lot of opinions of me being thrown around in there. And I told Michelle, bring me up. I'll tell you my story. And she was like, I'm not telling you any secrets. And I'm like, I don't want to know your secrets. I don't care. I want you to hear my side of it. Let's stop speculating about what's going on. It's my understanding that he's collected a lot of names and addresses and birth dates. And I think that that's really creepy. They were all talking about it. And go ahead.
Can I ask you a question, Annabelle?
Sure. Ask me anything. I'm an open book. Ask me anything.
Only if you want to answer. You don't have to. Was he creepy with you?
No. I can honestly say no. He was suggestive on the lives. He was, and I just chalked it up to that being his personality. Hang on, I go. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just waking up, guys.
Like his humor. You mean like that's his humor?
Yeah, I just thought it was, very juvenile, kind of goofy humor. He has met my children. He was never inappropriate with either of them. He was always very kind to them. He was kind to Greg, and I can't say that he was. He always said that I was like a little sister to him, which I did find a little insulting. That I found a little insulting, because I'm a grown woman. I am over 50. I am not a child.
He said that to me, Anna.
He said it to other people too. And I am not this little ingenue, oh, I'm so stupid. I'm very nice, but I'm not, I'm not innocent. Let's put it that way. I've been around the block. I've traveled all over the world. I have lived, on both coasts. I'm not an idiot. And my main thing is he did start out as a nice guy. He was not a bad guy. And he was consumed with, and even Mel said it, and I do want to say the Hutches, they want nothing to do with any of this. They don't want to sound off on it. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to be reinserted into it. They've got a nice life. They've got a very nice family. They don't want to have anything to do with it. But I lost my train of thought. You
would say that something that she said.
Yeah, well, he is a nice guy. I think at the core he's a nice guy. And she said he got YouTube fever. I think that's what she called it, YouTube fever. And he just, and that was anytime his subs went down, he's like, Trevor's taking my subs. And I'm like, Lee, it's like 4 subs. That happens. It fluctuates. Like he was like, no, he's calling people and telling them to unsub from me. And I go, I assure you, like, it's impossible. I don't know. I can pull the list of my subs. I don't know if anyone else can. Like, you can go in there and you can make a spreadsheet of your subs. And I don't know if a stranger can do that. And I'm like, what? How would he know who he's subscribed to? And he's like, watching my lives. I go, I'm pretty sure he's not watching your lives. And he was like, well, he's contacting it. I doubt he's contacting. Like, I don't know how to contact my subs. Like, how would you do that? Unless they have a channel themselves and their emails on the channel. Like, it just was, and he was just consumed with it. I mean, when I would speak to him a great deal of the time, Greg would be in the studio next to me. And like Greg would come over and go, Lee, just let it go. Like, just let this go. Like, I honestly, and that was why I was so upset. And I started crying when I, told Trevor that I parted ways with him, because I really did try. And I was like, just focus on your channel. Just focus on your channel, focus on your commissions you're doing, and let this war go. And then the Foxy situation came up, which again, like, I didn't think that email was that bad. I've gotten meaner emails from, best friends. It really was not that bad. And I think he grabbed onto that and ran with it. And I'm telling you, the letter I got from Foxy was so heartbreaking. I was crushed, and he was just like, I can't be in your lives. I can't be a part of your channel anymore because people are going to bully me. I'm like, no one is going to bully you. And he was like, nope, my friends told me I can't. And I was like, okay, so I'm not your friend. It was heartbreaking, and now I think it's just gone too far. He's been really rude about Candor on his channel. Like, there's no return for Foxy. So, long answer. He was not creepy with me, but he was creepy with Foxy's mom. He looked her up on Facebook. He hunted her down on Facebook and was positively gleeful when he found her. Positively gleeful.
Because
He called me up.
I think they needed Foxy to be the mascot for the group.
I think it was convenient. I just think the situation was convenient, and they used it for whatever they could. I think Lee used for whatever he could.
Yeah.
But ladies, I answered in the chat, not to bring the Hutches in. The reason why he got mad at the Hutches was he went over. He was doing like a back-to-back live with them, and he went over into their lives. And one of their mods came in and said, because he had a lot of subs from Paul and Mel. One of their mods came in and said, hey, politely, you want to shut it down? Paul and Mel are getting started. And he went off. He was like, why should I shut down my live? I have a lot of people here. Why should I do that? And continued to go all the way through their live. And some people left, some people didn't. I went over to Paul and Mel. I'm one of their mods. I went over to them. And I guess some words were had. Mel really gave it to him. And, I told him, I said that, one of the first things that I learned as a creator is you don't steamroll over somebody's live. You don't do that. You don't do it on purpose if you have fans in common. It's just good courtesy. And he was like, why should I shut it down if I have people there? Like, he was unconvincible that was bad manners. And he was like, they're not going to have any people in their live anyway, which I thought was a very unfair shot. I've done plenty of lives that I had 5 people in. And, that's not really fair. And that's, again, taking money away from them and their kids. Like, it's not okay. So that's why they have a problem with it. But Paul and Mel want to have nothing to do with this, not one iota.
And Anna, I think the saving grace out of all of this
Candor.
is that you were being set up like for an attack by him and Denise. So that's one saving grace, is that didn't happen.
Well, I'm still, on the watch. Clearly she has a problem with me because he fed it into her. And I will not forget this. The last thing he said to me on WhatsApp was, you just better watch. He told me to watch myself like 3 times. And then he said, your name's been floating around in Michelle's channel. And I said, well, that's weird. I'm not a Megxit channel. Why would she even know about me? And so he brought my name into it. And that's something I would like to know. Like, why was I promoted as this terrible person? I just stepped away from them. You know, I was.
Has anyone ever said to you that you had protection?
What do you mean?
Well, that's words that were told to me, that I had protection, but I don't have it anymore.
What, like the mafia? There's
I
no
have no idea.
mafia.
Can
I don't know.
Can I just say, full disclaimer, that vibrating is my massage chair. Just in case you can hear it.
We all believe it, MMT. We really believe that.
I'm sitting on my office chair, and it's a vibrating massage heat chair. So if you can hear it, that's what it is.
You're
Anyway,
getting bad
carry
as
on.
melty with all these lies, MMT.
Yeah,
Just
all right. We
admit
need to
you're
relax a
happy
little.
about this and you're excited about this conversation. For God's sake, I've got one too.
This chair is amazing. You should buy one. It's so good.
I have one,
Go
MMD.
on, I'll probably
Unbelievable.
I've got a
It's so
wrapping around
good, isn't it?
MMT.
Mine is
It's
white.
fine. Right, I've got a question.
Oh, who hasn't got a few of them? Anyway.
I've got a question. Annabelle, you said that Sapper used to degrade you, calling his little sister, like as though like you're not intelligent. And then Dave said he said the exact same thing to him. How degrading is it for him to take away Dave's manhood and call him his little sister? It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Dave, would you like to rebuttal? He took away your man parts. I mean,
what can I do?
you twins to show your man parts. You know what I mean? How dare he call you his little sister? The nerve.
Maybe
The
he's
nerve.
fantasizing.
It's just like more like your great grandson and great granddaughter. He's friggin' ancient. He looks ancient. Jesus Christ. It's clear you don't stay out in the sun in Dubai. It ages you like hell. He looks ancient.
How old would he be? In his 60s?
No, he's like late 50s. He's in his
Late 50s,
mid to
okay.
late 50s. I think he might be 56. He might be a couple of years older than me.
Okay. Not too far.
Yeah.
Off then.
So I do think one of two things is going to happen. His channel is going to come back on because he turned his channel off himself. So, and I am confident he thinks that is preventing YouTube from shutting his channel down. Or he's going to come back as 2 to 3 clandestine channels, like kind of like Slime Exit, but he's not going to have a face. He's not going to let his voice on there, and he's going to be stalking around in the chats. So he's going to be doing one of those two things. I can't decide which one it is.
I've got a question. I've got a question for Anna and Dave. When he was talking to you, like this, as though he was above you and stuff like this. Why didn't you ever call him out on it? Because normally that's what I do with people. I understand like there's like kind of like a peer pressure that you want to be nice with people and stuff like that. But if you felt like degraded by that, you should call people out. Never do that again with anyone, because it's a technique what they use to try and control people and keep you in your box and make you under their thumb. That's what they do bit by bit. This is what people like him do.
Yeah, I agree. And I didn't really, I'd be like, dude, really? Like, I'm not a kid, like, come on.
Yeah.
And I would be like, I'm the youngest of four. I don't need to be anybody else's younger sister.
And just to be clear, just to set the record straight, he said to me that Annabelle was like a little sister to him. That's what he said to me. But I didn't feel degraded by him, but it was just a constant vitriol of hate against Trevor and then Paul. That's when I took a step back. And then when I found out.
It like built up. It like built up. At first it was like he was like a snowball rolling down a hill. Like,
well, he said like Gertie told him that, like Trevor said.
Oh yes, Gertie told him. I don't know if this is true, but he told me that Gertie said Trevor called him his bitch. That Trevor said that Grumpy was his bitch.
That's really weird.
And he like really started to wind up. And I go, do you really think Trevor? Why would Trevor say that? And the only thing I can think is because he did that quote unquote favor for Trevor when that subscriber won a book and couldn't email Trevor. He kept getting a bounced email. And Grumpy sent the book to him, and he sent Trevor an email. Was like, "Oh, I did a favor for you." And Trevor was like, "Why the hell did you do that? Like, that's not your place." And he slapped his hand. And Grumpy never came back from that. Never came back from that. He was like, "I did him a favor. He should be thanking me." I'm like, "No, steps out of your lane."
You see that bit there? Why is Gertie inserting herself for doing that?
That's a whole other ball of wax, and I pray for her because I think she's experiencing some operating difficulties. Let's put it that way.
She can't help herself. It's none of her business, but she inserts herself and then cries victim when called out.
Yeah.
She needs to really go offline and grow up and mind her own business.
I really think with Gertie, and I'm not sticking up for anyone, but I really think she's been pulled from pillar to post, and she lets people in her ear too much. Like she gets, yeah.
It's all
possibly.
So MMD, there's a question that Antoinette's asked, which do you mind if I answer it? So Antoinette's asked here, how did it come about that Don and our recollections may vary trolled Trevor's old neighbor? So it was more than Don and our recollections. I've got to be fair. I was part of a group of 5 of us that we were quite convinced that Mandy Small, which is Trevor's, and everyone knows her name, so I'm not doxing her because everyone knows her name. Mandy Small was Atalanta of Arcadia, and we were trying to expose her as Atalanta of Arcadia. It has since been made aware, or I've since known that we were wrong, and Trevor actually found out. Oh, by the way, Trevor and Fiona never ever knew about this. They never knew what we were doing. Trevor actually ended up getting a harassment case put against him. He had no idea about an account called Bad Mummy Mandy, which has now been renamed to be called Bad Mummy Bron. That's Recollections account. It's since come out that the Atlanta account is multiple people, but the main person is Russell Green, is not Mandy Small. I had put out at the time an apology to Mandy Small, which I think it was genuine by all accounts, but I don't think it's strong enough. I will be apologizing privately to Mandy because she deserves it, because she's a widow, and I feel absolutely ill for my part that I played in thinking she was Atalanta of Arcadia.
And Trevor got investigated for 6 months over it.
Yes, he did.
End of the day,
and they knew damn well that they knew damn well that he was getting over it. So none of them helped him out. Yes, we know she's a liar, Deborah. Sorry.
Going back to the situation with Gertie, Carla says Gertie definitely believes too many rumours. The problem is, though, Gertie has a tongue, a brain, and a mouth, and she can withhold what she wants to say and do. That's what she can do as a grown adult, and she chooses not to. She has a no-filter mouth, absolutely disgusting behaviour, and the stuff what comes out, vile as hell. My grandmother talked the way she did at Disown. Should never talk like that, especially online to the whole bloody world to hear. It's embarrassing and degrading. And you know, for an old woman, it's none of her business. Shouldn't she be looking after her grandson?
Well, my nickname is Schlong, which means the D word for male's appendage.
So is that supposed to rhyme with brawn? Like,
yeah, I think so.
Oh my God.
Just no accountability whatsoever going on with these people. And yet they hide their hands and pretend that they've done nothing wrong. It's like they've been knocked on the head and forgetting what they've done every time. And then come out as though it's a brand new day. It doesn't work that way. You can't scrape away the past, what you've done, and restart again without apologising and changing your ways. It doesn't work that way. That's why she has no followings now. And her numbers are totally going down. Like, people don't like that crap.
Sorry at myself with that camera slip candle. If you see me now in this chair in a yoga pose, you'd laugh. Imagine if the camera slipped. My legs are in the air.
Ooh.
MMD, I know fine well you're getting paid by Melty and Slime to get that camera slip on to out me. I
I'm in
know.
bed.
The camera
I'm in
shot.
bed. I'm in bed. So I'm about to lie down. I might lie down and take a picture of me in bed.
I'm in bed too, Braun.
See,
Go
you
on
do.
the side, on the side.
I just want everyone to know here. MMD did that on purpose because she's getting paid by Slime and Melty. It's all a big, massive conspiracy. I was set up from the go. I was set up. How could she do this to me? One of her loyal friends. How could she? How could she?
I got $15 from Melty. Woo! Can of
I hope
Coke.
that
Don't spend it all at once.
15 quid got you a McDonald's.
I'm getting a little
Not
frustrated
not
with
in
everybody on the
Australia.
take except for me. This is bullshit.
Annabelle, she puts her puppies out on the daily and not one screenshot. Not one screenshot, and not even a snip.
Honestly.
No, shit happens. Like crap happens, it does. But the thing is, like I'll always say, I was annoyed about because the fact that they ran with it and took it and used it and thought that was okay. And it's not. You cannot use people's content without permission.
There was 5 seconds. They ran it live for 1 hour 10 minutes. That repeated 5 seconds again and again and again. That is a sign. What's the saying? That if you do something again and again and again and expect a different result,
Personal
insanity.
insanity.
Yeah, that's
They
if I get.
obsessed with me.
She
I'm
should just call
Britney.
herself.
What can I
She,
say? I'm Britney Spears. Everyone
she
wants a
should.
piece of us.
She should rename her show to be called Michelle's Insanity. That's it. I think it just suits it. Not meltdown. I mean, she melted down last night. It was quite funny. That was quite funny.
At the end of the day, they're doing too much. Michelle's already in hot water with the authorities anyway. She has 2 criminal records against her in history. She's got problems with the authority of what she did, a stunt outside her mother's home, provoking a fight. And now she's involved in this pornography situation. She was in that group, whether she likes it or not, or wants to hide her hands. It was titled by her name.
She
Full
Yeah,
actually.
stop.
Candor, what is the deal with that? Like who or I don't know if Ron and MMD know who set up the like in Michelle's live, it was like somebody set it up in Michelle's name. It wasn't Michelle.
They
Grumpy
said that
Sapper was
Kaz,
running it. Like,
they said
Sapper
that
did it.
Kaz, they said that
No,
Kaz
Kaz.
said it first, and then it came
Yeah.
out Sapper did. But
Yeah.
remember, Sapper was tight with Michelle. You've got to be watching Michelle's channel and how they get up to stuff. And he was a moderator, and everything he said, she laughed at and loved and everything like that. All gloating, taking the pee out of everyone, and he was lapping it up with her. Of course, she was involved in that group as well.
She,
Jesus
she
Christ, probably
the, the
stupid.
the deflection saying that she asked multiple times to take it down. My answer, which I put in a post to her, is that it shows what a poor leader you are that you couldn't get that changed when it's in your name. If it was in my name and I wasn't happy about it, I would have gone in there, logged in there, and deleted it, or said to him, "If you don't have that down by today, you'll get a legal letter from me." That's easy.
yeah, I don't know. And then Megan's mole was in there. Even people in the chat on Michelle's couldn't figure out what was going on. Like they were like, I don't know what's happening here, you know. So I was
And
like, bring me up. I'll talk. Like I'll straighten some things
well,
out. I'll drop some
what
truth bombs.
what I have requested from Discord is the full access logs for that group that group. That means it'll pick up everyone that logged into that group. Now, that doesn't mean that you did anything, but everyone that logged into their group, that'll have the IP address, their name of Discord, their MAC address, and their VPN details. Every single person.
Well, I will tell you this: Sapper thinks that if he has the VPN on, he's untouchable. That everything he
No,
does is disappearing.
Stupid.
And
VP,
Raised.
it's cybersecurity people go through VPNs.
yeah, I know. I mean, I even what is it, Norton?
That's actually an
Yeah.
additional charge in the UAE.
But all you got to do, so from a cybersecurity perspective, all you got to do is that if you're investigating somebody, you've got the name. The VPN will give you the name of the VPN. So your endpoint is your VPN endpoint. Okay, so say it's Norton. The police then will go to Norton and say, I've got this IP address 193.126 blah blah blah. It's endpointing on your Santa your Palo Alto data center. Please tell me who's the hidden IP address behind that. Boah, you got his home address. That's how
Yeah.
simple it is.
And Greg just said that it's an additional charge in the UAE if you have a VPN, right? Is that what he said?
If you're making the porn.
If you're making that product,
Yeah.
can't say the P word, and you have a VPN, like it's an additional charge. But I don't know. I mean, I'd spoke with Becky. Greg and I had spoken with Becky, and Becky said when she was in a video chat with him, she could hear clicking and that he was recording. I'm confident he was recorded a lot of stuff. Collecting birth dates and addresses, I think, is a very interesting habit. Let's put it that way. And what are you doing with that? Like, what are you doing with that? Why are you collecting birth dates and addresses?
I believe that, Elaine. Have you seen what Elaine's put in?
No.
Did someone pay Gertie to infiltrate Fiona? That's what I believe. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going with my gut, and that's what I believe.
What's
Wait,
that?
what did she
What's
say?
Elaine Williams goes, did someone pay Gertie to infiltrate Fiona? I believe she did. Someone did. Gertie is all about money and grifting.
Well, when we were supporting Gertie, so there were a number of us supporting Gertie too, because she was being bullied so badly by slime. She said on a few occasions that she's petrified of Paula M. And then she also complained about the amount of manipulation she was getting from Our Recollections May Vary to change sides.
Mm-hmm.
So, because she was getting a lot of manipulation or a lot of pressure from Our Recollections May Vary to denounce Fiona because of the letter.
I do believe she was getting paid.
And I've got that on chats, and I know I've shared it, and so yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about picking sides in the chat in Michelle's last night, and that was something. And I talked directly with Trevor about this when Trevor told me that he was parting ways with Lee. He reached out to me and he was like, "Listen, I know you're friends with him. I know he's a mod of yours. I know you mod for him. He goes, I just can't get with this guy anymore. He stepped out of line. He has taken liberties with a friendship, with a close friendship with Trevor that he presumed he had, that he didn't. And he goes, I got to step away. He goes, you do you, do what you got to do. Trevor never asked me to pick a side. Lee did. Lee asked me to pick a side for months.
Michelle said in her one live last night, because I've written some of these comments down, she said, if you effing release, well, hang on, sorry, that was Supper. Sorry. She said, if you've got people to stop fake hating for you, so she's talking to Fiona, so if you've got people to stop fake hating for you, if you stopped employing people that hate you, maybe then they wouldn't hate you. Making all these people pretend to hate you is to get information. Now, why would she think? I mean, the paranoia is real. Then she said, why don't you go and fight? She was talking to her subs and she said, why don't you go and fight Fiona and Trevor like you are supposed to? I mean, that is pretty crystal clear. That's the instructions.
Mm.
Now, we don't speak like that at all.
No, who has the time? You all have jobs. I mean, Candor, you get a pass for now. I mean, I have a job. We all have full-time lives. Like, we're not sitting around. Like, I wish that I had the time to sit around and orchestrate and machinate and smoke pot and hang out and play video games and play with AI. Like, who doesn't want to do that? That sounds like a great time. But the reality is the world keeps turning. And I still haven't gotten a check from Trevor. I still haven't gotten a check from Fiona. I don't know who's distributing those. Who's payroll here for them? Who's payroll for the cabal?
Yeah.
I would like to get my 30 pence. I think they're just kind of spinning yarns. And is it collect? So there's a great book called The Madness of Crowds, and I read it when I was in college, and it's one of my favorite books. And it talks about episodes like the Salem witch trial. And the Salem witch trial, there's a lot of speculation about whether there was an issue with the rye mold and that it was causing hallucinations. But in reality, it was a collective hysteria that happened. It was a psychological collective hysteria that some bad players jumped in and used to their benefit and tried to, obtain lands and farms and things like that, lives in some cases. And I think that this is another episode of that. I think that these individuals, some of them are bad players and some of them are just kind of swept up in the drama. And I think those were the people that I saw in the chat that were like, I don't know what's going on. Like, can you explain to me, like, who are we actually mad at? It was a little bit illuminating. It was like a candle, not a full blown chandelier, but it was illuminating that there's a lot of confusion over there, and I think that is indicative of this like mass hysteria. So is it YouTube fever? Maybe this is what YouTube fever is, but I feel bad for some of the people. Like one of the craziest moments for me, and Dave, like I'm gonna out you here. When I stopped speaking with Grumpy Sapper, I knew that Dave was good friends with him, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna allude to anything because I didn't want to disrupt their friendship. I knew that Dave was a really solid guy, and I didn't think that he was getting the same kind of coercion that I was getting, and so I just let it go. And I just kind of let it happen. And
Anna
then
did not say a word. She was so gracious. She did not say a word at all.
and when it all came out, Dave came to me and he said exactly that. And I was like, well, it's not my place to ruin somebody's channel or business or friendships. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I have no interest. I've seen that in my personal life, and I just can't do that. And I think they're doing the opposite. It's like, you can't be friends with me. I'm not 12 years old anymore. I can't do it. So there it is. It's I just want everybody to stop the nonsense. Like, it's nonsense. Who does all this?
Do you think Michelle will ever stop?
Crazy people.
I don't think Michelle will ever stop.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know Michelle enough to really know if, like, she feels compelled to do this or if she's positioned to do this.
She needs
See, I always got the feeling deep down she was a decent person, but she just put on this persona of, she has to be hard, like a tough ass. But deep down she was decent.
No, she's
but
not.
I don't know.
She's nasty. Yeah, she needs a serious boyfriend that will take her under his wings.
I thought you said take her undies.
I'm choosing my words very carefully.
I thought you said to take her undies. Oh, God.
Well, everyone else does.
Avid can't come up. Damn it.
I'll jump off.
I'll drop down.
I'll jump down. I'll jump down because I've been on candles and yeah.
She hasn't got a charger.
Oh.
All right. Okay. You probably or something.
If I want to jump down, I'm more than happy because I'm coughing like mad. No, you stay, Dave. You stay. I'll go. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna cough in silence.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, good night, Braun.
Oh,
bye, Braun.
Oh, the fake chat.
The fake one.
Is that the real candle or the fake candle? Let's have a look. How do I look? How do I look if they're real or not? Is that you, the real candle, or the fake candle?
So many candors.
Grumpy's in the chat. Oh, come and talk to us, Grumpy.
I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about me. Whatever.
Come on, come on, let's drop the link and you can tell us all about your little plan and what you did and bloody blah. Me and the kids make a mod so that the blue spanner can't be faked. I think Candor is a mod in here. I don't know. I don't think he's going to jump on. No. Would they? candle was faked. Thanks, Bron. What is wrong with these people? Freaking psychos. Oh, Grumpy Todge is here to. How cute. Where's this candle? Did someone kick him off? Thank you, Deborah. So, do you guys have any questions or? Oops, candle's back. Go to the stage.
Hi, MMD, just modders, just give us a wrench. I'm not going to use it, unless you want us to.
No, I thought I gave you one. I told you.
No. I'm the one that says, have a gardener invest in a pigeon or train a seagull to send messages if your phone's knackered. That's me. There, what you got to highlight. That's the real me.
Okay, hang on a minute. You talk. I'll go grab my phone and I'll do it from my phone because I don't know how to do it on here.
So yeah, Fiona, you need
Candle
to train these seagulls in
Alright,
this
keep talking.
in this harbour to send messages out to people if the phone has not got enough battery. Okay, you need to think fast on your feet like you do your DIY. People need these messages. Okay, Avid?
Candor, you didn't get a seagull? I got a seagull.
Yes, we're going to have to train seagulls because pigeons are in high demand. We're going to have to go to the next bird, what's popular around everywhere. You will always spot a seagull and train them not to go for food, to send the message first, then they receive the food. This is what we
Don't get
need.
me started about, conspiracy theories that birds aren't real. They're surveillance devices.
I've got my cats running
Well, they
around
used
with
to
little
be.
carrier bags attached to them with notes in around the village. You know what I mean? We got to train these animals to do their jobs. This is why they get fed.
Candor's army of cats.
Yes.
You're like Catwoman. You're like
I am
Michelle
Snow
Pfeiffer.
White. I am Snow White. Release the animals from Shrek. See, I can go.
Release the hounds.
The animals go.
Now beware, everyone in the chat. As soon as Candle gets a wrench, he'll get rid of you all.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Stroking my white cat.
He'll
Was
be on
was Fiona coming up?
Battery's knackered. She's having to go in
No, because
to get a battery charger.
Ah,
I mean, it's
what
kind
kind
of
of
Fiona
excuse is that?
breaking her phone cords all the time just so she doesn't come out on panels. It's costing a pretty penny, this Fiona. Just say you don't want to come up. You don't have to bring.
Does
I think
anyone
she's
know how
going
to
to get
do
a
it while
pen so
you're
she can write me a
at,
check.
The thing
Does
is,
anyone know how to do it while you're on Restream? Whatever. Not Restream. Sorry, go on.
all you do is open up your YouTube channel, go to your main channel, mute it, where the live is, go across to my name and add as moderator. That's it on the three dots.
Oh yeah.
And it's as simple as that.
Oh, you're so clever. I'm so dumb.
Yes. The thing is the fake Candor. I am the enemy. I get rid flush shit like you straight out. That's why you're sad and a creep. Do you know what? They could get reported for fake accounts and using people's pictures.
So why is
Can't they?
Grumpy? Why is Grumpy here if he doesn't want to chat?
it's probably a fake.
A second fake door. There's been 2 fake Candors tonight. Oh, Candor, you're so popular. Evan said.
I'm so
Candor.
popular.
Everybody wants to be
Didn't you
Candor.
know? From LA to Tokyo, I'm so popular. You already know.
For God's sake.
Candor, you're just staying alive.
Dun, dun.
Staying alive.
Yes. Staying alive.
No, you're the
I
dance
can't help.
queen.
I can't help it if they love me. See that candle, watch that scene, dig in the dancing queen. Everyone wants to be me.
Oh, this
They
was
can
like
all
last night.
eating them up.
We're all having a sing along before MMD come on last night in the chat. That was funny.
I love.
I
The, I
don't
love the
actually
fact.
like doing lives, David.
Why?
I don't like them. I get nervous
David,
before I
I'm
come
in
on.
trouble, am I?
Because I. Oh, sorry, Dave.
I always got David just when I was in
David.
trouble.
Is that where you think I live?
David.
No,
Kendall.
is that where you think I live? Condor fake one. Try again. Haven't lived there for many years.
What's his name? Orange Mask. Oh, my brain don't work.
Slimy man. Slimy. Sleepy slimy.
Can you go on one of my Kendall, can you quickly go on one of my posts and just put a comment there? It'll be easy for me to do it that way.
One of your
Because I'm
four.
stupid. Yeah, just put something, I'm a bitch or something. I don't know.
1 second.
Slime is making all these. No. Why don't you come up and have a chat, Slime? I won't yell at you.
Slimy boy's making multiple accounts of me because Slimy boy loves me so much. Oh, Slimy.
Aw, you kissy poo.
I'd acknowledge him if he took the mask off. But I don't acknowledge morons what hide the faces.
He's much more handsome with the mask on.
I know.
Can you please answer this, Slime, in the comments? Are you really upset because what's his face got busted? Supper? Are you really upset about that? Please comment.
Comment done.
Did it? Thanks, mate.
Is it really slime in the chat, or is it a fake slime?
I'll be sliding with his multiple fake accounts because he's addicted to me.
Or it could be Reki, because she likes having 3,000 accounts. They're all crazy.
I have enough email.
Annabelle, are you cooking?
Oh no, I was taking the bin out. Trevor Cat MC likes to have a party in the bathroom during the night. So with his sister Gandalf. Gandalf is officially a girl. So what do I know? I don't even know what gender my cat
Expect
is.
at my age to think I would have to baby-proof my house again, getting this puppy.
When Slime popped out, the nurses had to quickly put a black bin liner over what they had at the local bins. They're like, fuck me, no, he's too ugly to be looked at. No, Jesus Christ, abort. It came out with tentacles. They had to remove them. He's a freaking weirdo.
That's weird.
Apparently, there's been 3 fakes
Thanks
videos.
for your comment. Sorry? We'll just Annabelle while she's cleaning the house.
By the way, MMD, I
What
put
were
the
you
comment
saying?
down. I said hi to you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do it. It's a pain in the ass. I've done that for you before. There you go. I've done it now. Sucked in all fake candles. You been put to the bottom of the barrel.
Power of the wrench.
Now you have to comment in the chat, Steve. Say now you got to put in the section to see if you got your wrench, so you can clobber them on their head with it.
I'm just refreshing the page as it does. Come on, YouTube.
All right, I think she's moving, not cleaning. Hey, she's ethnic like me. We bang and crash and cloud.
I haven't seen much of Kaz or Julianne Lewis lately.
You haven't seen who?
Who?
Much of Kaz or Julianne Lewis lately.
Oh, she was in
disappeared
Michelle's
they know
last
they're
night.
in
I can't
trouble.
see her. I blocked her.
No, I'm still
You
not
blocked
ranked.
Julianne.
You've got to do it in the live chat.
Well, you should be. No, I've done it on the
You've
thing.
got to
What do
do
you
it in the
mean?
live chat.
How do I do it in
What
the
you
live
do is you
chat?
just jump into your live chat on YouTube, mute it, and then at the end of my name of what I've said, there's 3 dots. Click on it, and then moderate me. It's as simple as that.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
It said
Talk to you
hi above Ron or with a wrench.
Oh, is it really that loud? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop down, guys. I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna drop down. Sorry about that. I'm doing my morning stuff. So my son
right.
left pasta. My son and my husband left pasta on the stove last night, so I discovered that. I'm gonna drop down. Thank you all. Stay tuned because I did a
Thank
video on
you.
AI today. So
Oh, nice. We'll be watching.
yeah, it's not related. I did a video on ChatGPT when they did the upgrade to ChatGPT 5. It took out some of the personality of it, and apparently there are all these lonely people that are having ChatGPT affairs. And so 4 was very warm and welcoming and very sweet, and they were actually having, relationships with it. And when they upgraded to 5, they took that out. And so now all these people are getting rejection messages back like, hey, I know you really like me, but why don't you, go out to the park and meet some humans and maybe try a dating site. Like, it's really funny. And so I did a reading on that. It was pretty.
Oh my God, that is wild.
It is wild. Yeah, and what's funny is because I use ChatGPT all the time. I use it for copy. I use it for images. And I noticed when it upgraded to 5 that it wasn't quite as friendly to me and it didn't quite do the same job that it did before. Like when I would say, hey, ChatGPT, I want to, run a few sales like these, and I drop my spreadsheet in. I'm like, hey, these are the sales that were really successful. What do you think we should do? Like, what's our strategy for next month? And it was like very professional with me. Like, whereas 4 was like, oh, Annabelle, this is a great idea. I think this is going to be terrific. Let's carve out some time so that you can hang out with the kittens and like it referenced like my pets and my kids and my husband. So, I was like, oh, what's going on here? Like, this is a little weird. So I did some research and I found out the upgrade, apparently they rolled the upgrade out really quickly and it's not as well done as they wanted it to be. So I think they're going to revise their upgrade. So I think it's going to be a little bit different. So, but I'm going to go because I got dishes to do at 8:00 in the morning before I go to therapy. So I'll talk to you all. I'm expecting bombs to be dropping around me all day from Denise Daisy Cutter. I'm just not interested in fighting with her anymore. But what she said was pretty terrible. So I will be doing some consulting later with one of my former clients, or several of my former clients. So it's some of the I had some recordings sent over to me. So someone I know did record it. So
I
it is
felt
what
bad
it
it was
is.
gone. What should she say about Joanna?
What was that?
What did she say about you? I didn't say that. Like it was gone by the time
She responded to me and confirmed that she was trying to ruin my business. She was trying to affect my business. She said it out loud. Yeah. So, she admitted that she was, and she goes, wait until your clients find out that you're a fraud. You're a fraud. I'm like, my clients love me. I'm not like going around and like, grabbing people on the street going, I need to give you a reading. Give me all your money. Like, I'm not doing that. I don't know what she thinks I do, but, no hairdresser pulls you over on the side of the road and says, I must cut your hair and you have to give me money. Like why would my business be any different? I'm a fraud. I'm defrauding people of money. Like, okay. All right. What do you do all day long? You're causing a ruckus on YouTube, So
yeah, that's
I'll
all
be
she's
having.
got.
Yeah, I carved out this afternoon to
Dave,
have
can
a
you just drop a
conversation or two.
comment?
Me? Yeah.
I've just seen.
Just drop a
I've realised
comment, mod
something.
you as well. So everyone they've got a double, I'll mod. Sorry, go on.
MMD. I've just
Go
realised
on,
something as
Kendall.
well. You know how Avid's son Benjamin was getting trolled with someone pretending to be me. That was Slimes and Ben's then pretending to be me, calling his girlfriend. How sad is that for a grown-ass man to be attacking a young woman? Wow, claiming to be me.
It's just stupid at this point. It's just stupid with a capital S. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna do some dishes. I'm gonna be listening in the background now. Say nice things about me.
Thank you.
We will always do.
All
We'll
right,
chat
I'll see you
soon,
guys
man.
later.
Bye. Did you see that comment,
Bye.
MND?
Thank you.
God, that woman never shuts up.
Yeah, I've as well. So all the ones that they're doubling, we're just going to mod. Good idea, Avid. And if Annabelle wants to chuck her name down in the chat, I'll do her as well. And I've made you were mods. Dave, not Dave. I like David.
Oh, you can
Archangel
call me
David.
David if you want.
I see, Greg. Yeah, honestly, it's like, for God's sake, Annie, can you just give someone else a turn? MMD's trying to
They
run
think
a
they're real
channel.
smart, don't they? But they're freaking dumb.
But no, Anna's lovely. Bless her heart.
Oh, look.
She, the thing is, I know it's horrible for her and with a business and that, but she can't take it personally because the thing is, it's directly not really aimed at her. It's just them working themselves. They have got loads of time in the day to be doing what they're doing to people. She's running a business. Even I'm not working at the moment. Obviously, I can't for obvious reasons. But even I don't have the time in the day to be sitting there doing that all day. It's bonkers, and it's very sad. I'm like, I like my life. Like, I get on and do what I need to do in real life. I'm not sitting around stalking people. It's pretty weird.
And what I don't get is I'm just a sub. Why is Denise was going to do that innuendo, whatever she was planning with the lingerie AI thingy-majiggy? She was going to the quote was make sure that she had cleavage to get David Murphy's attention. So she was going to do some sort of AI, and as if there was something inappropriate between Annabelle and I happening. But I'm just a sub. I don't understand why she's gone
Right,
for
Dave,
me.
That's
Dave,
ridiculous.
I'm going to stop you right there. We all know you and Anna are having an affair. Greg has allowed it. He sits and watches. He gets a kick out of it. Just tell them. Just tell them the truth. Just don't
That was a
fight it
secret,
anymore,
Kendall.
Dave. Just don't fight it anymore. Just give in to them. Just give in
All
to
right,
it.
going to pack my bags and move to New Jersey. I'm out of here.
I'm adopting Dave's twins because I've always wanted children of my own to raise, and Dave's ran off in a throuple with Anna and Greg. Okay, that's what's happening. That is what's happening.
Look
This
what
is what
Avid
happened
said.
on the show here. Avid, this is not your moment. You always get your moments. Jesus Christ. This is
She's
about Dave, Anna, and Greg.
She said Viv has cleavage, Dave, and I saw you looking, Dave.
Oh.
Talking about
You're
Viv.
welcome, Possum.
Do you know
You
the thing is,
Thanks, Fiona. Thanks.
get his
the only
booty.
way you can distinguish Viv is when she wears a dress, then you know it's a woman. Other than that, if she was wearing trousers, someone would mistake her as a man. It's as simple as that. We don't know if she's a man or a woman.
Well,
Oh, it is what it is.
Denise confirmed that you were born a man, Candor.
Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Thank you for
Denise
stating the obvious. My
born
birth
a man,
certificate says
Candor.
that too. Yes, because RB kept on saying, Ruth Ann says that he's a woman. Do you know what it is, Ruth Ann? I'd make a better woman than what you would any day. You like a bloke with big balls. You look like one too. I could pull off looking like a better woman than Ruth Ann could
Now.
any day. Any day. That's the difference, the jealous bitch.
Who's Ruth Ann? Who's Ruth
Yes.
Ann? I don't think I've heard that name before.
But yeah, I just
Who's Ruth Ann?
Ruth Ann. That is the one what caused the problems in Fiona's Discord in the first place, where Michelle took offence. She was the one bitching about Trevor because she doesn't like Trevor. And then Michelle took offence to
Oh
Trevor.
God, nobody likes Trevor.
Ruth Ann has got a name of herself. She was the one going around back in the day giving everyone chlamydia in the clap. And that's the truth. I've got my people
Oh
who
my
told me a lot
God.
about Ruth Ann. Yeah, so if you ever been with Ruth Ann, you always got the clap. Put it that way. So that's a good story about
Now,
Ruth Ann.
I think you should get your people to talk to my people, and then my people can talk to your people, and then we'll tell the people.
I'll get my
Yeah,
people. You
heard
hear
it first on
nothing.
MMD's Live.
Like we executives now, everybody. This
Ruth
is
Ann, the
Candor
chewing gum.
Towers. You contact my business office, Candor Towers, and I will get my people to contact your business, MMD Towers. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Cool.
And we'll do lunch.
And then we can get all the people together, and then we'll piss on everybody's pillow. Mobile piss on your pillow service.
I'm expecting champagne at this meeting. Okay.
It's pretending to be.
And caviar.
Dawn Marie,
Caviar.
I have washed my eyes out with acid. Dawn Marie told me to
Don
wash my eyes out
Perignon.
after seeing it.
The stuff Avid, it's just bizarre.
Who's
Avid,
pretending
really,
to be
is the
dead
stuff
people
we come
again?
out with. Oh, seriously, these people are
Oh,
obsessed.
Possum hit them over the. There's still that comment way above under Deborah. The fake candle says he needs an enema. Well, he's not full of shit. Fuck off. How's that?
The
Freaking
reason why they
trolls.
say that for is because they're scared because I tell the truth and they hate it.
They're idiots.
Oh, that's bullshit. The Trevor
Absolute
Cult
idiots.
Senior
Anyway,
has come.
I can't help it if I'm famous. I just
what?
made
Where?
it. So God, he could.
What was that, Dave?
God, it's on about fake Trevor cult.
Zev had to boot somebody who come through as Trevor Cult Senior.
It's slime with his multiple
Fucking hell.
accounts. I don't. He's sitting in his little board room in his little facility locked away with his multiple accounts needing attention because the person his carer is not taking care of him and ignoring him. That's what's happening.
Well, you have the
So,
rid of the comment. Go for it. Knock your socks off. Hit him over the head with a spanner. Sorry.
the thing is, little Slime's going to still crying over Fiona's video. Fiona should make more of Slime on a weekly basis. It's not my fault. I have to wear a mask like this. It's not my fault I fell from every branch of the ugly tree and landed on my face. It is not my fault Candor is 10 times better looking than me. I could not handle it. His beauty overtakes everything, and I have to destroy him. For me and for justice, for all the trolls out there.
That's because he wears a mask because he's got a cleft palate lip.
Yeah, he's a dodgy
Apparently.
fucker.
Opinion, allegedly.
Show us that smile, Slime. Come on, give us a
Yeah.
smile. Show us those pearly whites.
Only. Where you can all show your stuff.
Oh, yeah, because
He
we've
cried
all
over
got to
follow-up
protect
video
his mental
to
health.
Flop Viv and Michelle said I was bullying him. Aw, poor little darling. Is he crying in his tea?
Oh,
Fucking
diddums.
idiots. Anyway, don't have any questions for me, for you, for anybody?
Yes, MMD. How long does the
I can
Rabbit
hear my
Rabbit
husband's.
last for?
Yes, go for it.
How long does that Rabbit Rabbit last for? What you using?
I think my husband changed the. I think my husband changed batteries the other for at least a day or two.
That often, eh? The
Well, a day
no,
or two is not very much, is it?
do you have Energizer batteries over in Australia?
We got the Energizer Bunny.
Oh yes, the bunny. That was back in the 80s and
The
the early 90s.
Energizer
The Energizer
Bunny.
bunny. Yes, yes. The did those massage things not hurt your back though?
The massage chair.
Mm.
Are you talking about that, Kendall?
Oh,
It's
yes,
an
I'm talking
office
about the
chair, so
actual
it's
chair.
massages and does all sorts of massage and heat. Yeah, it's fantastic. You should get one. It's brilliant. Honestly, I can fall asleep on it when I'm at my computer doing. Oh, shall I pull it on or should I not? Because it makes me want to fall asleep. I turned it off before because I
Do you know
thought
what? Do you know when
it's
people
really
have
lovely.
those
It's
in the
cozy.
cars? Do you know, like people can have heated seats in the cars and massage stuff in the cars? What would happen if they just
Yeah,
fell
we do.
asleep and
Yeah.
driving at the wheel? They would fall
Well,
asleep at
I
the wheel.
normally well, I have them. We have them in our cars, and I don't put the heat on because the heat will make me go to sleep. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
on a
saying.
hot
It's like
ass,
people
you know
just
what I
go
mean?
drowsy.
Like really?
I mean, why can't they just be
Sizzle.
like normal? Why can't
Yeah,
you
I
just
don't
be like
like.
normal people and have an alligator in the back snapping at your ass to keep you awake while you're driving? It's just like, oh, better still, why
if
can't you be like
if
Fred
I'm going in my
Flintstone,
husband's car,
MMD? Why can't you be just like Fred Flintstone, have two
if we're
holes in
going in
the
my
floor and
husband's
push
car,
the
and
car?
yeah, I agree. That'll keep the calves very. I mean, my calves are fit anyway. Did I tell you I used to do? Yeah, don't worry about it. That's for another private one.
I mean, everyone's trying to keep the carbon
It's
dioxide
a good
down.
when you go.
Just start Flintstone in your cars. Feet through the floor, push the car.
Oh well,
Oh,
where MMD lives, there's lots of salt water, so that'll do it.
Have
anyways,
you ever been up my way?
Yeah, I used to go out there all the time.
Dave used to
It's
go
only
Yeah, I was saying
45 minutes.
before, the celebrities that live down the road.
Dave used to go investigating it. They said there was some crazy woman pretending that she's in America all the time, chasing after someone called Amy. So he went to explore. He ended up just living in the swimming pool for a
I
week.
was in America and I can go anytime I want.
Wait a minute, and
Do you know
pretending
it
that
only
he's in
takes
hospital
18 hours
swimming in the
to get
swimming
over
pool.
there?
Which way would you go from Australia to get to
Yeah,
America, though?
Dave.
Well, I'm going in February. I've still got to work that out. I think it's either via LA or Dallas, depending on who you fly with.
Hmm. So the thing is, I can't believe that
It's a
the way Amy's went on with Ricky, right, the way Ricky has gone on with MMD, just for exposing the truth, it's ridiculous. It must really kill her inside to be fucking showing up for all the shit she's done. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
but I'll show up legally
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
like my life on the outside.
Yeah.
They must love concrete walls. I feel like singing Prisoner Cell Block H's music to them.
Oh, prisoner, yeah.
You used what was it? You used
You
to
used to
send
bring
Me
roses
roses.
on the other side.
Yeah, I'm going to put that song up on my post
side.
with all the prisoners.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just friggin'
Play
sang.
it. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Go on, Dave. Let it free. Let your
We
singing
know
voice
you
free.
want to.
I sound like a cow in labour. Nobody
Come
should
on,
eat.
Dave. Come on, Dave. Like Ariel, you want to be part of that world.
No, I will not do that to MMD's people in the chat. I don't want to burst their eardrums.
Wish you could again.
But here on the
That's what
outside.
he's singing when they're in jail.
Yeah.
Michelle,
We'll send that.
Michelle will be
Song
singing,
of
"You
the
used
singer.
to get my flag."
I'm such a cunt at that. So
And Sapper will
bad.
be, I used to get AI, but not anymore.
It's like, I used to have an orange balaclava, and now I've just got a little cliff palate. Oh.
Gertie, I used to wear a pinafore. Now she's Queen Bee in the laundry of a
Denise,
cinema.
Denise, I used to serve burritos, and now I can't see a cock inside. Because I used to have children and 50,000 cats.
Oh. Recky, I used to have smoke-stained walls and a daddy. Now I've got something fly.
Michelle, I used to have Eric,
It's the Michael's fault.
but now I have Big Bertha eyeballing me across the
Again.
room.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Recky will be like getting her standing in. It's all the Michael's fault. It's the Michael's fault I'm here.
Hey, did you see
It
Alex?
was Thomas Michael Jr.'s fault that I'm in here now.
Alex's turn. I used to be able to write on my hand and arm. Now I can't because it's a padded wall and I'm not allowed a toy to abuse people with.
Terrible.
Oh God, did you see him getting suspended on my live? He's not allowed
No,
to
Yeah,
I've
write
got a
anything
Red Bull. I've
next.
got a Red Bull. That I was late to the party,
that'll
so
be
I like.
sad.
Oh.
Do you know what?
Anyways,
You know, Red Bull. It's illegal term. Anyway, yep. We're off. We're off like a prawn in the sun. Only
Oh
Aussies
yeah.
might know that. We're off like a
eh,
prawn in the sun.
Off like a bride's nighty.
anyways, everyone, thank you for letting us up.
That's a bit gross,
MMD.
David. You're
Thank you
welcome.
for letting us up and chat. I'm going to drop down.
So,
Have fun. Okay.
Sayonara.
we're off.
Sayonara.
Thanks for coming up
Yeah.
and entertaining
No
us.
worries.
See you, Puppet. Bye.
So yeah. And Bron, if
All
you're
right,
still
Dave.
in the chat, if you wouldn't mind
With
sending me
me.
that link, Bron, I'd really appreciate it if she's still there. MMD, this has been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming up to the other side, the dark side.
The dark side.
You're off like a dead dog's dinner. The dark side.
Dark side. I'm here.
The dark side. I'm going to. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
You can't say it on
to
YouTube.
see me in the dark. I know. Wait. Do I come in on the dark side? That'll scare. We better not, because that'll scare Michelle. She's scared of the dark. Anyhow, to go dark side of the moon. Are you still there, Dave, or did you drop out? I think you dropped out. Must have been too dark over this side. moderators. Thanks for everyone in the chat. I hope you had a bit of a laugh and whatever else.
I'm still here. Can you not hear me?
MMD, do you need sleep? Oh, it scared me. I thought you were gone. No, I couldn't hear you. Yes, I do need sleep. I thought our dark side was too dark.
I don't get scared that
hear
easy.
you again. Oh, there you are.
There's a delay, I think. There's a delay.
Well, stupid, isn't it? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi,
All right,
oi.
Dave, thanks heaps for popping and come back another time.
I will. Thanks
Exactly.
for having me on.
You're very
Bye,
welcome,
everyone.
and I hope your puppy's growing beautifully. Bye.
Oh, she is. She is.
Everyone for coming. Thanks to all the mods. You have to post. You have to send a photo to Candle.
Okay. Yep. Too easy.
Anyway, thanks everyone for coming. Chat again soon. Thank you, David. Dave. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying David.
Ah, don't worry. Everyone
Both
does.
your sound keeps cutting. Oh, it's probably because we're tired.
We're on the dark side. Yeah.
Catch you later. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. The dark side. Yeah. Bye.